It feels it feels wildly uncomfortable in here. I feel like
Why?
there's way too much sexual tension.
Because of the stripper lights that are
I
in
might
here?
need to leave. I feel like I'm being too sexually tense.
Do you need to leave, rub one out, and come back? Sinner?
That would take at least 85 minutes.
thought you were a
I
Christian.
really get in there. I get in there. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Get into that deep tissue massage. Well, anyway, hello everybody. I'm Joseph B. Larkin from Savell, Louisiana. This is the only time I've ever introduced myself on the show. 55 episodes in.
Yeah.
That guy's name is Wub.
I'm Wub Savell.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm Rose Lleshi, and today we have Willie Hunter with us. I think he is regretting his decision to do this.
No, I like it in
He's
here.
like, I listened to your podcast,
Yeah, I'm not
the
a
last
fan.
one.
I love
It was
man.
hilarious.
I love it. It's like when I take a shower, I just put on like music, and I say, I'm gonna listen to this podcast.
The music of hate is what you listen
That's
to.
what it was.
It was a chorus.
Yeah. So
Whatever.
bad.
I actually feel bad about last week's episode. Is it okay if I make a confession here? I'm a hypocrite. We say the word faggot at least 60 times on every episode.
Mm-hmm.
I bleeped the N-word. I bleeped it last week.
You bleeped it?
3 times.
Oh, you said it, and then
I
you
said it 3 times.
He wasn't.
And then, as a
Saying it.
hypocrite,
Did you say ER?
oh, hell yeah. I enunciated it.
He pronounced it
That's
correctly.
why I bleeped it. But now I'm thinking, who the fuck am I to bleep any word? I'm not God.
Yeah.
It's none of my business how the fucking audience responds to this.
They're just words, man.
What were you saying?
Exactly.
What were
Well,
you
that's
talking-
the other thing, because I used the word to point out someone else's horrific racism and why I didn't fuck her.
Yes.
So I was using it
that's
to
the context
condemn
you're using.
someone.
Well, to be fair, you were quoting someone. You
Okay.
weren't using, you weren't just using it. You were
No,
saying
I
this
wasn't using
person
my own words,
used it
but
this
still.
way.
He was reading an excerpt from Tom Sawyer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, if anyone asks, I'm just quoting Tom Sawyer all the time. I'm talking like 20 times a day. And while I got you guys
If you like
here,
Tom Sawyer, you're gonna love this podcast.
while I
let me
got you
tell
guys here, let me tell you, Apple, if you're listening, I'm not typing hitter 100 times a day, all right? It's Hitler. Stop changing it. Anyway.
Seriously. No, but it just depends. Like, faggot, for instance, is like, it's in my vocabulary since I was a
said
kid.
it
Queer,
hatefully
all
here.
the time.
We have no excuse for the fact
You
that
have
we
said it
say-
hatefully. Me, on the other hand, now you're being a faggot.
I am.
No,
I'm a hypocrite,
it's
dude.
been in my vocabulary. The N-word's never been in my vocabulary. I feel uncomfortable when people say it.
Is hypocrite and faggot like synonyms?
Yes.
Can it be
Faggot
interchangeable?
are
If that's how you
hypocrites.
used to use it.
Yeah, you could definitely
mean-
use it that way.
Yeah.
Anytime somebody does something stupid, especially a straight guy, call him, that's the funniest thing ever, because it's like, emasculates them a little bit.
I think
Yep.
the definition of the word faggot is a guy pretending to be straight, but he's gay secretly, like he's still in the closet. That's a faggot to me.
Yeah, that's true too.
This is just Webster's here. This is not Willie Hunter's.
I can see that
Emmanuel Lewis out of this.
Got that from the Urban Dictionary.
Yeah. Dude, I have to look up Urban Dictionary a lot to find out what the young people are talking about in their memes.
Oh,
too.
I'm like, I don't
for sure.
understand what Uganda
Well, the acronym
is.
You mean the
acronyms
country?
for
Yeah. No, there's a Sonic that's
He's
from
spending his time
Uganda,
on-
and he doesn't speak English. He's a meme. As I'm saying, it's
Yeah,
beyond
right,
our
right.
realm of understanding. We're fucking
Yeah.
adults now. It sucks.
Man, we're always trying to like create new slang words and stuff. I tried to create a slang word for vagina when I was a teenager.
Because vagina sounds like your mom's.
It's like
Cockpit. That's what I call it.
antiquated, It's like
Cockpit.
Yeah.
so old.
Yeah.
Vagina.
Yeah.
I wanted to call it yam yam.
That actually
like
sounds
it.
good.
Yeah,
I like yams.
I'll eat some yam yam.
Yeah.
I will not eat your pussy though. Your yam yam?
She had some sweet yam yams.
Hell yeah. Shit.
It's hilarious. We didn't introduce Willie Hunter yet.
We did like an hour ago.
No, we
dude. And
didn't.
then we started talking
He's
about
a
the
paid
N-word.
regular at the Comedy Store, and you also are a part of the roast battle. You guys do the wave, right? Every
Wave.
Tuesday.
The all censored wave.
The all
No.
censored.
The all
Yeah, the all N-word wave.
Yes.
censor.
Not to make a callback, but yes, we're the all
Yeah.
Negro wave.
Yeah. Did that go? Was that on TV for a little bit too, or
It somehow got
the
on
wave
TV
was
for a tiny minute.
right? I don't have cable or anything like that. That's why I'm asking these dumb questions.
We're part of the Roast Battle show. We're like a hype crew, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
And
Hype man. You need a hype man.
need a hype man.
Yeah.
We do crazy stunts. Just
Hilarious.
to accent the jokes, because the jokes are mean, so you need something silly to make it feel better. So.
Yeah.
I mean, this one bit I remember doing where this girl was battling this guy and she called him a faggot.
Yeah.
And then Jeremiah and I mimed a blowjob.
Yeah.
Jeremiah was pretending to give me a blowjob and he had soap in his mouth. And when he turned around to the audience, the soap went dripping out. Earl Skakel on the side goes, "Oh my God, how long have you been holding that one in?" But it takes away like the seriousness of the jokes. People talk about like dead parents.
Hell yeah, they do.
Yeah.
It gets intense. Like I'm surprised no one haven't fought anybody yet.
I can't
Yeah.
believe people haven't cried. Does anyone ever cry?
I'm sure they do.
For
I'm
real?
sure they
It's
do.
really mean.
Nah.
Yeah.
I did lead. I used
cried
to battle.
elsewhere.
I used to battle on the show, and I lost, and I felt so mad at myself because I lost that I just walked home. I lived 2 miles away, and I said I need to walk home.
And you'll
I've
walk
done
this
that.
shit off.
I've done that. Have a set so bad at the Comedy Store, you walk home to Echo Park.
Oh God.
That's literally 3
You're just
hours
asking to
on
get
foot
stabbed
away.
to death and
Dude, no one
yeah.
ever fucks with me on the street. They know I'm crazy.
You do kind of look like you look like a homeless guy.
Yes.
Like a crazy skinless.
That's why they follow me around the fucking grocery store every day.
You're like a refined homeless guy, though. You always have nice carnigans and stuff.
Yeah.
You're like Santa Claus. If he was
He's a
I
picker at
shoplift from a
the-
different store.
Hey,
Yeah.
beggars can't
Salvation
be
Army.
or choosy, at least.
Yeah. Hey, you got a menthol? What? You just asked for a cigarette, you fucking asshole. You fucking
I don't
can't
drink those.
break it down. Bastards. Yeah, dude.
But thank you guys for having me on your podcast. I love what you guys do. I love all your photos on Instagram because you guys are like a band. You're like No Doubt. But it's not happy at all.
I love No Doubt. That was my first CD I ever bought.
Welcome
We
to the
talked about
Tragic
it on the
Kingdom,
show.
everybody. We talked about No Doubt last week. Okay, yeah, we have certain obsessions that homeless people. Okay, maybe not last week, but recently. No Doubt.
Every week
The
we cover
Doors.
homeless people. We shit on homeless
The homeless
people.
problem.
And
Yeah,
Gallagher.
it is a
We
problem.
do talk about
Gallagher.
Gallagher.
We talked about Gallagher last week. I got a signed
Anything to get
T-shirt by
Gallagher on
him.
this
You
podcast.
really did?
Yeah, and it's Picasso, but it's his face, obviously.
Oh yeah.
And he likes me because I didn't charge him for his well tequila that he ordered. I was like, that's Gallagher.
Well.
And he was so happy.
Well.
He was so happy I
Story.
recognized him. I was like, of course I recognize you.
But there's
dude.
like twins, right? On the Gallagher brothers.
Gallagher
twins.
2.
So you don't know which one you're getting
God.
sometime.
See,
That would have been
okay,
hilarious if you
let me
took
tell
the
you
drink
guys.
back. You're like, wait a minute, are you Gallagher or Gallagher?
I forgot there was twins.
Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Let me tell you my
Just
biggest
reminded me.
regret of my entire life. When I lived in Louisiana in the 90s, Gallagher came to town. But you know it wasn't the real Gallagher. It was Gallagher 2. And I didn't fucking go. And I think about this show all the time. I don't care that I didn't see Nirvana. I don't care that I didn't see anyone cool. I wish I'd seen Gallagher 2. I want to see what he did to change the act up. Could it be any different? Could it be better? Could be better. He might have done some innovations.
What's so crazy about Gallagher smashing watermelons and all that stuff is that I heard the legend of Gallagher doing that bit was through Mitzi and New Year's Eve. At Stroke Midnight,
Really?
he smashed a watermelon in front of the audience, and Mitzi loved it so much. He said, "You got to do that every time."
Oh,
And he
man,
did.
that was
He
his
did.
thing.
And it blew up.
He's like, now I'm the guy that smashes watermelons for the rest of my
But
life.
that's got to be a fun show to go to, though, to sit in the front.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, especially in the
Yeah.
70s and 80s. Like, people were losers back then. The form of entertainment was so low. It was like, I can't, like, have you tried to watch old, like, certain things, like, still
Hee-haw.
make
You're trying to watch
sense?
Hee-haw.
Yeah.
But, like, older shows, you're like, God, this is really bad. Lucy's still pretty good. I like that
What's
show.
happening on What's Happening?
Yeah, I don't even remember that show
Dude,
at
I
all.
own
But
Oh,
there's only a
really?
few
I
things.
own the entirety of What's Happening.
Yeah.
Really?
My brother gave it to me as a gift one day.
It just, why?
Hilarious.
Because
Sounds
when we
like
were
he
kids,
got
we used
it.
to watch it, you know,
Okay.
and we loved it. So
I always
he was
loved.
like, "Here you go." I don't. I don't think I've opened it though.
I love those Nick at Night shows. I love Different Strokes.
Different
Yeah,
Strokes.
those are
Different
all
Strokes
good
is
Do you remember
shows.
when? Do you remember
Nick at
when?
Night. That was great.
Do you guys remember when Gary Coleman's friend had a seizure and they were making fun of him?
Yeah.
It actually was very influential on my young comedy life because he says they have a little girl, their friend had a seizure, and he's like, "Hey, hold my milk. I want a milkshake." That's a solid joke. That's a solid joke. That's a solid joke.
I thought you took something from the show, but no.
No, I just remembered a joke from it. I think about it often. There's also the episode where the one guy comes in and molests a kid.
Yes, I was thinking of that one.
Dude, fucked up, dude. He didn't fuck.
That's got to be the most famous episode.
It's also got to be the most
I don't remember this at all.
Disturbing?
No, the most true to life. I mean, those two kids were getting fucked all which ways but loose on that set.
Mm-hmm.
Back to the Future Part 2, full of kid fucking. Just tossing out names of stuff you like from
you saying-
childhood that are ruined now.
You saying Doc Brown was fucking Marty McFly?
No, they were fucking the kids that were in the movie. Do you remember they went into like a futuristic arcade or something and there was a bunch of kids in the back. Elijah Wood was in that group.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. They all got fucked. They all got fucked.
Give him the wood.
They got fucked hard.
Oh man.
Yeah, there's no mistake that his last name's Wood. He moved to Hollywood. Willie, has anyone tried to fuck you or done anything bad to you? Don't.
Like I
Yes.
said, everybody's gotten molested
Yes.
before,
Yeah,
and I really
everyone
thought
tries to
about
fuck
it.
us. What's up with that?
I have like this, because I have a skinny waist, and from behind, I kind of have like a woman's body. So a guy, you know, like that move for a guy when you walk past a girl, you put your hand in the lower back area,
Yeah.
you know, just to cop a feel. I've had that happen to me so many times.
Oh my
To where like the
God.
guy does that, and I turn around and go, "Hey," and he goes, "Oh, you're a dude." I'm like, "Yes, I am a dude. What are you doing right now?"
I like how he's offended by the assault.
You touched me.
He's like, I assaulted a
Yeah,
dude.
don't touch me.
I've not been molested, but we had this gag in our writers' room for Carmichael, and because I would say like things, I'm obsessed with like molestation.
Me too, man.
Is that what brought you to Hollywood?
That's what brought me to Hollywood. It did.
You want to monetize it?
Yeah.
That we started an award show called the Molesties. And I won 3 years in a row.
How did you win 3 years in a row?
I don't know. Mike
Best
Scully.
molester.
Okay.
Best supporting molester.
Best Lifetime Achievement Award.
Most original move.
Louis gonna host?
Louis gonna host.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Bring him back.
The Michael Jackson Award goes to.
Oh, they call
Do you
him the
guys think
mics.
Michael Jackson actually had sex
Yes.
with those kids?
I don't.
I don't think so either.
No, you guys, that's wishful thinking. We all want to believe that he
No,
was
it's
a
not
good
wishful
guy,
thinking at
but
all.
he got fucked so much during childhood that he had to spread it around. It's just human nature.
I think he may have given hand jobs,
Yes.
but I don't think it necessarily. Maybe blowjobs, but I think he probably was like most of the time waiting for them to make the move. And, then
Yeah.
It was wishful thinking on his part.
and he's like,
Not like a
"Fuck,
shy
I can at least,
molester." Being all bashful.
Michael, you should have some more of your Jesus shoes. Come on, man, relax.
I think he got abused so much when he was a kid
Yes.
that from a young child, he's working his ass off. So he didn't have much of
In
a
more ways than
childhood.
one.
So I think that's why he found the innocence in kids, and that's why he wanted to hang out with them. I think it's more so the parents' fault, like being like, "Yeah, go ahead. He's got a roller coaster in his yard for you."
I mean, I let my
Fucking
kid hang out with
crazy.
Isn't
Michael.
that a little creepy?
And I would tell my kid, I said, "You're gonna fuck him. You
You better put out.
better.
Maybe that's
You're
what
not
was
eating supper
happening.
tonight."
Yeah.
Yeah,
Listen.
but then go off and sue him and like try to,
Well, yeah, a lot of
his
people
name
got
on
paid. A lot of people got
Oh, yeah.
paid.
Yeah.
Well,
A lot
when
of
you
people
have
got
so much
paid.
money like that, you don't want, like, you just want to put the kibosh on it immediately.
Yeah.
And you're like, I'll just buy them
Right.
out.
What do you
didn't he
think the
just kill 'em all?
proportion is of the ones that we know about versus the ones we don't?
See, that's the thing. Like, there's some other stuff
We
that
know 5% and 95% is
Yeah.
out there
Yeah.
in the world.
it's like what is that? What's her name? Trump's mistress, the porn star,
Stormy Daniels.
Stormy Daniels.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we only know a little bit. You know,
Yeah.
her spanking him with like a dirty magazine, and his dick looks like a mushroom or something. She said,
Everyone's
"Toad."
dick does. I'm so frustrated by that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Explain. Is it a tall mushroom? Is it a
My
Takashi or
favorite
whatever?
part is
Give me
that she
some
has to
fucking
pay
Takashi
his
with the
attorney
ball.
bills now.
Exactly.
I'm like,
Yeah.
damn, dude.
It's a psilocybin
Trump's killing it.
mushroom.
I'm saying it right now. That's right. Trump's killing it.
Of course he
There
is.
you
He's
go.
the man, dude. He's the best comedian of all time.
Do you follow him
Greatest
on
stand-up
Twitter?
comedian of all
Absolutely.
time.
He's
the
trolling
king.
every
Dude,
day.
every
I'm
day, yeah.
crying laughing.
Every
He's like, if
fucking
these
day.
Democrats would come back from vacation, I'm at the White House by
myself.
and
By
dot. I'm like, oh my God, this
Poor
guy's
me.
For me.
For me. Yeah.
Dear Diary. That was the best one. The guy
That
went to
was
the wall, and his
hilarious.
response was, Dear Diary.
He just tweeted something about Elizabeth Warren calling her Pocahontas again, which is amazing.
Oh, because she's running for president, so he put Warren, and underneath it he put 1 and 24,000%
Oh, really?
Native American.
Well,
so it's like it looks like
why
a
would
poster.
You know what? This is a white person thing. This is you guys' problem right here.
Not a problem for me.
Not a problem for you?
Not
Like only people taking DNA tests.
I've taken a DNA test.
You did 23andMe or no?
Because I wanted to know. I'm like, light
Don't do
skin.
that.
Now they're
You're
gonna
giving
fucking-
your
You do it.
DNA to...
They're going to clone me. I don't care.
Yes, they are, dude. They're
No,
gonna
they're
take
gonna
your
put you at the
shit.
scene of a crime now.
Yes,
You know
they
what
could
they
do that
guilty.
too. I think about that stuff too.
You know what
dude.
they say? They say that if you saw yourself across the street, you couldn't recognize yourself because you have a different perception of what you look like.
Yeah.
So if I saw a clone of me, I'd be like, hey, that's a good looking dude.
Yeah.
I'm going to go fill his back.
What's this living troll doll doing here on the street with me? I'm the only living troll doll here. You know, actually, this is too much to tell you guys. I'll cut this part out. But when I was a kid, my mom, she volunteered for some group that did deal with kids that had been molested and stuff. Did not care at all about her own children, but these other children she was very concerned about. But she had this doll, and I found it when I was a little kid in her closet. It was called Chester the Molester, right? It was me. I grew up to be Chester the Molester the doll. He had this big fucking beard, gigantic.
man.
He had a schlong. He had a dick. Chester the Molester had a dick. He has a gigantic schlong. Everyone wants to suck that doll's dick. It's totally what I grew up to be. I don't know. Chester the Molester. So anyways, I want to molest.
What were you
now.
saying about DNA tests?
Oh, I took the 23andMe because I wanted to know because I'm light skinned and my mom always said I was Native American.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, maybe I got some Native American.
Wait, does every black... that's what they tell every black person,
black
right?
person think they're
Yeah.
Native American.
Yeah.
Results came back 0% Native American. I mean, nothing. And I was pissed because
Are you a little Creole, maybe? French?
No, I'm just your slave trade baby.
Really?
Your average
white and black.
Wow.
Someone got raped and here I am.
Right. Damn.
But that's how it is. But I was
Yeah.
pissed because I was like, I thought I was Native American. I remember I took a nap in a teepee once when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I had a dream
You
catcher.
felt like you're in
Yeah.
I was my heritage.
Yeah.
And then I found out 0%. I'm like, I'm worse than Elizabeth Warren.
Yeah.
Like, why would she do that? That's the stupidest thing you can
I
do.
really liked her a lot, and it
saying
broke my heart because she actually went to college, I think, on that scholarship that she was Native
She got a
American.
minority scholarship?
I think so. I'm not 100%, but I think something like that.
She's not
She was
You know when you
definitely
read these
cited
headlines?
as being the first.
Let me ask
like,
you guys
person
this.
of color
We're going to talk
in this
about
thing.
affirmative action a little bit here.
Yeah.
All right, because I always want to know white people's perspective on this.
Yeah.
Is that, because I had a friend. Because I got like a minority scholarship to Auburn University because I was black, and my friend was so pissed. My white friend goes like, "You just get minority scholarship." I said, "Well, you can get one if you go to like Spelman, and, or Tuskegee." And he goes, "I don't want it that bad."
I never thought of it that way.
Yes.
Yeah,
I want to go to
true.
Tuskegee.
That's a good point.
Or,
Yeah, I didn't think
Would
about
you
that
go to
either.
Tuskegee?
Sure, why not? I mean, there's nothing to do in Alabama. I remember driving through because I remember that patch of that area too. Because they're like, check it out, this historic monument on the side of the road. And there's literally nothing else around there to look at. But yeah, I could go to Grambling or something. Why not?
I can see you in the
Howard, yeah, I could go to Grambling.
I think the reason why it's put in place is a good reason.
Oh,
because obviously they wouldn't have put it in place if it didn't need to be there. So, but there are people, there's always going to be fucking pieces of shit that take advantage. That's not, but I don't have a problem with it. I could care less. Because I got to go to school for that just because I didn't have money. Like my first 2 years, I had financial aid because my parents didn't make any money. That's the only
Are you
reason.
American?
No, I was born in Germany, but I'm Albanian. Both my parents are Albanian. Yeah.
So you can't run for president.
No, I can't. Thank God. No.
Little mercy.
But I have the 23andMe, but I got so paranoid because I was reading about it, and I get into these conspiracy things all the time. And it was saying that basically what they do is they could take that DNA and make I mean, with AI and stuff, they can make a fucking robot out of you, dude. Make like fucking skin and shit, like off of your spit, and they take that for 10 years. And what did they do with it? I have no idea.
I don't know either.
They put it.
They
in
sell
their
it
catalog.
to the police.
But my mom
mostly,
said her niece.
Oh,
took
they
it.
do that.
Yeah, because that's a lot of criminals have recently been caught through
that,
siblings.
If you're a criminal, why the fuck do you need to know your background?
No,
That's
it's
not
the
the problem. Their
siblings.
fucking sister did it, and then who was the guy that just got busted recently that did it here in California?
He was a serial killer.
Yes, right here in California.
Yeah.
I forgot what his name is, but he was out and about for like 30 years.
The
and
Golden
his
State
fucking
Killer.
dumb, his dumb aunt. His dumb aunt's like, I wonder if there's any, like, you know,
Native American.
bloodhead. And he's like, just cruising along. Yeah, I fucking got away with it for 30 years. Cop in the rearview mirror, no big deal. I got away with it.
Never left a hair, never jizzed in any of them. He put in all that work.
You get caught. Jizz at home. Jizz before you leave or jizz when you get back. Do not jizz on the corpse. Listen to me. Do you not do this?
What if they get high off of maybe getting caught, you know? Like, that's another high that they get from.
Well, how about you get high off of drinking baby blood like the Oh, yeah, never mind.
Jesus.
Like the elites do.
And that was a very special episode of Different Strokes as well.
Yeah, Golden State investigation rapist killer Joseph James D'Angelo. His name's also Joseph.
Kind of similar.
D'Angelo.
Joseph James.
It's from, basically a family member of his.
Oh,
That took one of the tests.
You fucking snitch.
I am fascinated by like people that commit murders and stuff like that. Let me ask you this:
Long lost relatives, mothers. Okay, sorry.
Would you guys, if you had to spend a day with a murderer, would you do it?
Yep.
I would too.
Absolutely.
Because I got so many questions.
I have people specifically that I want to spend time with. Charles Manson, rest in peace. He was on the wish list. I don't know where the camera is.
He didn't actually kill anybody.
No, he didn't kill anyone. That's why he's the man. He just
You mean
told
other people kill him?
Listen. If you're Ronald Reagan and you send 500,000 troops to Afghanistan to die, you're a hero.
Yeah.
You're Charles Manson and you tell 2 hot girls to kill some bitches and you're a monster. That's a hero to me. I can't get hot bitches to fuck me, let alone murder for me. This dude must have had a fucking awesome cock.
Again, going back to my point, back in the 70s and 80s,
wizard
people
dick,
were dumb.
That's what I call it.
Wizard dick.
Yeah, wizard dick.
I mean, didn't he get married in prison?
Yeah, she was
recently. 26 years old.
He has no money to inherit.
Yeah, but she was trying to see. That was, I think, a scam because you can't profit off of like a murder, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like if you get a book or something like that, like what with OJ and shit.
Yeah.
But maybe if she married him, I think there's like a, she's trying to make a loophole. Like, I can get profits off of it.
Yeah.
I can inherit
she could have a book called I Married Charles Manson.
And I'd read it.
This was the story. The story as told by Charles Manson.
Yeah.
That'd be a really big book and very rambly, but...
He'd be like, you're in the book. I'm outside of the book. I'm walking around. You're in prison. I'm outside of the prison.
Can you imagine his book on tape? It's like,
it'd be awesome.
He had supreme confidence, when you see him in like those hearings. He's always like, I know more about the law than all of these people. It's like, well, then why are you in here?
What is, like, I know you're like...
He was a failed musician, right?
Was he?
He was a failed stand-up comic and improv artist.
I was...
No, I'm just kidding.
Gallagher.
He was a successful musician.
He was great. Yeah, he sold a song to the Beach Boys. Yeah. He learned to play the guitar in prison. I'm telling you, Charles Manson is an inspiration.
They stole his song. That's right.
Yeah.
They did. They changed the lyrics and the name of it or something. Maybe they just changed the name of it. Shameless. Fuck you, Brian Wilson. And Dennis Wilson. You're another one.
I actually like the original tune of it too. If you listen to Manson's version.
Oh, Manson was actually a very good singer-songwriter.
It's very like, I mean, I don't know, it's hacky to say trippy, but it's like a trippy song. Like his lyrics are weird, but they make you kind of listen to it.
Okay. But it's actually good though.
I think it's good. It's folk. It's kind of folk music.
It's totally like Bob Dylan, basically.
Yeah.
Didn't he kill that rapist's wife, Polanski's wife?
Yes.
Roman Polanski's wife, who now lives. He fucked some chick in the butt. I don't even know, some girl.
He must have been so bummed out that baby died before he could fuck it.
I know, right?
Why can't
Speaking of underage girls, what are we doing about R. Kelly? because
people are pissed off.
I'm not pissed. He's got great music.
I'm not pissed off either. His record sales, by the way, are going up. His downloads and everything.
Everybody loves him. We give him a pass. The piss
I have not seen the
pass. Yeah, the
Have you
pass.
seen the docuseries yet?
I haven't.
I don't have that. I think I can get it on Amazon though. Prime.
It's Netflix, I think, right?
Living with R. Kelly or Surviving R. Kelly.
But it's like a 10-part series. It's like longer than those damn music videos.
Yeah, Trapped in the Closet.
Trapped in the Closet.
Yeah, another work of art.
But when you listen to his music, you go, yeah. He was telling us about himself the whole time.
The whole time. Chocolate Factory. I mean, he says, I like to fuck buttholes. That's what that album should have been called. Butthole fucker.
Yeah.
That's me. Chocolate Factory.
Oh my
Chocolate Factory. And that's his most accessible, sweet-natured album. That's the one you could play for your sister or your mom or something like that.
He used to be a basketball player.
The rest of them are all fuck
That
music.
guy's... He's fucking.
He's
You're going in that house?
He's got wizard dick
fuck
too,
you,
dude.
He's gonna fuck you.
Why do we like
That wizard money.
are the girls, and there was this donor too, this Democratic donor recently. He buys like black male prostitutes, and two of them died.
Two of them died in his care. He shoots them up with $300 of meth, and he just sees what happens.
He sees what happens.
Yikes.
Because they just get stay hard all the time.
But everyone's like, oh, the guys are the victims. Like with the R. Kelly thing, like these girls are the victims. And I'm like, are they really the victims?
See, Webb was just telling me a story in the bathroom earlier. I know it sounds very suspicious. Didn't you say something about how?
Well, my buddy, he was watching the documentaries. He was like texting me and he was just giving me some details, like, there was one time where he was going to a court appearance, and then like because of possibly having sex with like an underage girl or something like that, and then another underage girl like went to the court to see him and then like got his number and
my God.
And
Damn.
I mean, that chick is certainly trolling for it.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I don't know the circumstances, but that sounds like it.
He's got
intent.
fans. He's got. He's still a good-looking dude. There's still gonna be young chicks that are trying to fuck. You know, when I was 16, I had older guys that I liked. I was like, oh my God, he's so cute. Like, of course, if I had the chance, but I wasn't allowed. I was a wild animal. I was only allowed to stay at home. My mom's like, she was strict, you know. Mm-hmm. But like, these parents are like,
I was a wild animal.
these parents. I was.
Pull that quote. I want that on your tombstone, dude.
My parents knew that. They're like, this bitch.
Your mom's a wild animal.
Well, I think
She's got big titties and she's fucking grown. No.
Not to bring up like a bit, but Chappelle's bit saying how old is 15 really is like the definitive question about all of those circumstances.
Yeah.
And he makes a good point, you know, that if I mean, it's a long drawn out thing, but he basically makes a point that if we try 15-year-olds for murder and treat them like an adult, why wouldn't you treat them like an adult for other decisions?
It's true. I mean, they're retarded either way, but I think if the parents are egging it on, if the parents are like, yeah, I'm cool with it, like, what do you think they're going to do with that grown man? You don't think that he's going to try to fuck them? Oh, she's a talent, like, she's a pretty girl? What do you think's happening?
Yeah, what do you think was going to happen on that Ferris wheel at Neverland Ranch?
Yeah.
Yes.
See, this is my conclusion about Michael Jackson. When he died, he was 98 pounds. That's how much he weighed.
Okay, I have a similar.
How tall?
He's
getting high.
He couldn't get hard enough to fuck kids. That's how I used to think too.
He was depleted.
That doesn't mean he wasn't fucking it for 20 years before that. Or how about this? I'm sorry, but I have to say this. This is a thought that just occurred to me last week. I was like, what if the doctor was killing him because he's a fucking monster and he was trying to just patrol him? It's like,
I think that was an accident.
He's a hero.
Yeah, the doctor was making money on him.
He had him on a drip machine, and then he was texting someone.
Oh, is that right?
That's what happened. Yeah.
Oh, and this is during the flip phone days. It took extra long to fucking type out the message. Michael.
Exactly.
Rest in peace, Michael. You kid fucking psycho.
Well, we need more signs that say "Don't."
Fuck you, Nokia.
Yeah, Nokia murdered Michael Jackson.
But you can imagine his heart though, like Conrad Murray, like when Michael died, like his I'm fucking. And then he started throwing out all the pills and stuff that he had, like stocked up in there for him. What I was gonna say about Michael was that no one ever asked this question because he was such a tiny person. What if those kids were fucking him?
Yeah, it could be.
Think about that.
Could be.
Some reverse pedophilia.
Where the parents are like, don't come home until you fuck Michael.
Come on, I'm just trying to sleep here.
Look at all these teachers that are having sex with their students.
Oh, totally. It's usually women, though.
I know, women are
Usually
sick.
women.
That's right. Women are sick, dude. They'll fuck R. Kelly when they're 14, and then they'll fuck a 14-year-old when they're 25.
Yeah.
By the way,
We like to fuck too, man.
It's never ugly women that are molesting these children.
No,
it's always a dime, and you're like, damn, dude.
Yeah.
I got molested by Coach Sellers.
Dude, and I would have fucked.
No, there's no
I
Coach
would have
Sellers.
fucked
If you
some of
look
the
at
ugly ones.
What's that?
You would have, at that age, you would have fucked an ugly teacher.
I fucked a Stromboli.
Yeah.
You think I won't fuck an ugly girl? Get real, dude. I fucked a Stromboli in high school. It burned my peener. You let it cool down before you fuck it.
Do you think when the teachers are having sex with the students, obviously they are the aggressor?
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Unless this 14-year-old has game.
I know. You gotta be going hard at that teacher. You gotta have confidence.
Yo,
Think
bitch,
about
wanna
the
go play
dogs
some
that are in high
Xbox?
school that
I
are
bet you
super
some
hot,
do. I bet
and
you
there's a
some do.
24-year-old teacher, and there's like just a super hot 16-year-old.
yeah.
Yeah, and you're just like, who cares?
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, who cares?
If a man is
I
coaching
can see
women's
it, though,
sports,
you know?
he is fucking one of the players. Because that's happened so many times in my high school, where
Yeah.
like the the women's basketball coach or the softball coach is having sex with like the first baseman or something. You know?
Yeah, I remember that too. Yeah,
The softball coach?
Yes.
it's always a softball
Yeah.
coach. It's a
Yeah,
dude.
softball, dude.
Unless
I
it's
find
or a
it weird.
lesbian, but
Yeah.
mostly it's a dude. I had a
Yeah,
dude
a
that
lot of
was, I
lesbians
think,
playing.
There was rumors he was fucking.
What do they
The
do in the
girls.
locker room? Like they just watch y'all get undressed?
No,
or
not at all. He was. I never had a problem with him, but he was like manly man. I don't know, but I just heard rumors. I don't know if it's true or not, but yeah.
And that'd be so funny if
You're
if I was a coach, and if you really wanted to like impress some girls, I would just walk into the women's locker room just butt ass naked, and go, "Good game, everybody! Now who wants to suck this dick?"
Yeah. Who wants to wash me? Let's go into the shower so you can wash my cock like an Egyptian fucking mural. Is that what they're called? Murals?
Pharaoh?
No. You ever seen these
Hieroglyphics?
This is hieroglyphics. You never seen these hieroglyphics where it's like literally like two dudes washing a guy's dick? Who's the king? Am I the only one who's got
know.
cultured?
I've seen like Indian sculptures like that.
I don't know.
Is that what they did? The royal penis?
Yeah,
They-
back in the day, you had a guy that washed your dick for you. He was the dick washer.
Wow.
Sounds good to me. I hate washing my dick. It takes like 20 minutes
that's
aside.
why they circumcise dicks now, because you guys suck at washing your own dick. So now we have to fucking snip that shit
Oh,
off.
really? Yeah, we've
Yeah.
been so bad at
Fucking
washing our
snip that
dicks
shit
for
off.
3,000
you
years
get your
now.
dick
You gotta cut 2/3 of
Oh
it
yeah,
off.
I'm clipped. When you uncircumcised, I always think of Jamar Neighbors, as he called it, a pullback. As he calls his uncircumcised penis. But like my brother Marcus, my younger brother Marcus has an uncircumcised penis, and I remember he had to do extra cleaning because you have to pull back the skin. You gotta, Jamar has a joke that he pulled back his skin and it was a dead roach on his.
You're right. We should have got Jamar's. Now we know for next time. Jamar is hilarious.
You have him here.
How is it hard to clean though? I mean, like, dude, I brush my teeth. That's a fucking big
that's a
hole,
chore.
and it takes me minutes to do. I
Flossing.
do that without incident.
Vagines.
You know?
Well, you want to.
Yam yams.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yum,
It's
yum.
good to wash out them yum
You
yums.
really want to
Yeah.
clean your dick after you've had sex with a strange girl. Like, you're like, can I wash the STD off? I don't know.
I want everyone to wash their genitals afterwards. There's nothing that bothers me more than I just fucked a girl and she's just like, no big deal, I'll put my pants back on. I was like, you got dick juice in there.
Yeah.
Like, I had a condom on, I'm
That's the
still washing it off.
technical
Yeah.
term.
I'm still washing my dick off. It had dick juice on it.
Yeah.
What is wrong with you?
Yeah.
Stuff like that really bothers me. Or someone comes to your house and they I mean, I live in
I think chicks
filthy
like
places,
it though.
but-
I think they like the idea of like they
A
just
filthy
fucked
cunt.
and they're kind of dirty, and then they
Yeah.
go out in public and nobody knows.
You get filthy as you get older. Like
Yeah.
I figured that like I'm a creepy guy. I didn't realize that. Like
Yeah.
like when a girl walks by that I'm attracted to, I go, I don't even know what is that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, see, it's like
It's experience.
You,
It's
dude, you
just
know what I
like-
do? I lick the back of my teeth. Nothing terrifies me more about my own behavior than that.
Yeah.
But as you get older, I think you just don't care anymore. I was talking to a friend. I remember when I used to jerk off when I was a teenager. I was like, oh, bodily fluids. Oh my God, I don't want cum on me. I don't even want my own cum on me.
Yeah.
Now I just come on my own chest. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. You know?
Yeah.
Like, I don't care about anything. But back in the day, I was.
Rub it in.
You know, like, lotion.
Now I'm spraying it on fucking lampshades. I'm doing some modern art around here. Ed Gein
On
over
the
here.
drapes, everything. That's hilarious.
Oh my God.
Gross. It only goes on women's faces, and that's it.
That's it?
That's it. Here's a joke from the very first time I did stand-up. I bombed. I said, I don't remember what I don't know what the setup was, but the punchline was, because faces cannot get pregnant.
So bad.
That's not bad.
It never got better.
There was. I
Do you
think
remember your first joke?
Yeah, what was your first joke to
My
sit on stage?
first joke. It wasn't a joke. It was. I remember the first time I performed. I wrote 5 minutes of material. Like, I even timed it. That's how stupid I was.
No, that's great. You were actually...
But I didn't account for
Aware.
laughter or anything.
Yeah.
It was just
No,
like,
fuck
you know,
no.
You don't know about timing.
You don't know timing. You don't know anything. You're just like, I gotta have 5 minutes of material, and then I timed it. I'm like, oh, 4:58. This is good.
Yeah.
And so before I went up on stage, I decided to. I was 20 years old. I decided to not tell the joke. I wrote and just wing it.
Did you do it here
man.
in LA?
I did it in Alabama
Okay.
at the Stardome.
Okay.
It was an open mic night. First time I ever went up. And I
What
went up on
is the
stage.
Stardome?
Dude, the
Sorry.
Stardome, that's where the Sex Pistols play.
it's a big comedy
Yeah.
club, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's a comedy club nowadays? Okay, I don't know what it is.
Maybe it used to be something else, but
Yeah.
I don't
Cool
know.
name.
But I went up on stage, and I'm, like a big nerd, and for some reason I said, I think I want to talk about sex, and there was a guy in the front. He goes, yeah, it looks like you've had a lot of sex.
I got you.
Crowd eats it up.
I bet.
And then I noticed right beside him was an older, heftier woman.
Yes.
And I go, oh, great, I'm getting heckled by the guy sitting beside his mom. And she goes, yeah, I am his mom.
Oh, God.
And that's when I fell in love with comedy. I was like, oh, just pointing out things. This is what we do. This is fun right here.
Yeah.
Awesome.
But no, I was going to say was that, what we were talking about earlier, we were talking about, I heard a joke. This one girl went up, this white girl went up. And it was potluck when I hosted potluck. And she liked black guys, obviously, because her joke was, the only white thing I like is what comes out of a black man's dick. And I was like, good Lord.
That's pretty good. I mean, it's not a bad joke.
She was the first comic. It was still daylight outside, the windows open. I was like, oh my God. I looked at my friend Angelo Bowers, God rest his soul. He's like looking back and forth, sweating. He's like, oh, Willie, I can't believe this. Ah, shit you not. This is crazy.
How long was it when you first got here to when you started hosting that potluck?
Like 2 years. I moved out here in 2008, and then I started hosting potluck 2010 to 2015, like 5 years.
You were a
and he
door
made you
guy
do
here
it, like,
too,
every-
though, right? Because I came here in 2011.
I remember when you were here before you worked, when you were dating the older guy.
Me?
Yes.
What
Were
older
you
guy?
living in Vegas then?
Oh,
Oh, I was living in Vegas.
all about you.
That was my ex.
Yeah. I remember you
Damn.
then when you used to
Yeah.
sit in the back and just watch the shows and stuff before
Yeah.
you started working there.
No, I never watched the show before I started working here.
Oh, really?
Ever. No.
Oh.
I was actually working. That's how slow the potluck used to be here. I was actually working watching
working
the
the whole
show.
time?
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. Oh,
Yeah,
man.
the days of potluck where
And
you
I didn't know
would
anybody, so maybe I
watch.
would come on my days off and watch comedy. I know I would do that sometimes because I was like, I don't know anybody here. I'm just gonna come watch comedy.
Oh man,
Yeah.
yeah. We had wild times, and I remember whenever I hosted, and JP was in the house. I was like, "You going up?"
Like me?
Yeah, I was like, "You going
Ah,
up?"
that's nice.
What was my
Why
favorite
won't you
joke of
host
yours?
anymore?
What's that joke you have? That no, that's not your joke. Never mind.
Yeah, I don't have any jokes, dude.
It's a
I just
it's
go
a
up and
Hamid
talk about-
Weinberg's joke.
Oh, now I'm offended. I'm bleeping that part for sure. I don't want anyone to
If you hear bleep, I just said the word nigger.
I'm not bleeping that.
It's gonna pepper it in. everywhere.
Speaking of the N-word, do you have any race-off questions for
Oh
us?
yeah, we do
Sure,
a show
yes.
here, right?
We do a show. So race-off is he's going to tell you a headline or a story, and you just have to guess the race. We
Okay.
all guess it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know it yet. Did you read on that? I didn't read it.
I refuse to look at it. 'Cause
Okay, I didn't
I mean,
look at it.
sometimes,
It's a pretty fun game. It's usually pretty funny.
We're gonna have to wrap up with this.
Oh, okay.
5 minutes.
Yeah,
5 minutes.
Okay. This will be at the end of our thing.
Okay.
Now, but that's good. Get a little competition in.
Confused barber shaves play button into customer's hair after he pauses video to show him the haircut he wanted. So he had a video of the haircut, stops it to show him, and since you see the play button, that guy shaved the play button into the haircut.
Okay, so we're guessing the race of the person in the chair and the person cutting the hair?
Cutting.
Yeah. Well, I'd go either way, but yeah. I thought barber. What do you think the barber is? You know?
The fact that you use the word barber means it's black.
Yeah.
Do white people go to barbers anymore?
I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I think so, but dudes do, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna say Indian. For some reason, I don't know why. Because I feel like Indians like to show videos a lot.
Why am I thinking Asian? Asians don't cut. They're not at a barber shop. Maybe because I'm thinking Nintendo play button. I'll go Chinese. I don't give a fuck it. Mine's wrong.
I say black.
You say black. Chinese it is.
What?
Oh, damn.
Yeah, from
That was
China.
weird.
So this Chinese man got a play button cut in his hair?
Man.
And the barber was Chinese as well?
Yeah.
Oh my god. That's no, because I don't think you would get away with that in a black barber
no.
would never do that to no. There's no fucking way.
You fight someone after
Yeah,
that.
no way.
Yeah.
I don't think that would happen.
All right, sorry, let me get back to that one.
It's pretty good.
If I saw that man walking down the street, I would hit the play button on his head.
He would not be playing. Okay. Crazy evicted woman shoots up house holding baby in arms.
Shoots up house holding baby in arms?
Yeah, she was evicted from this house. She's holding her baby. And she takes out a gun and shoots at the house that she was evicted from.
White people.
This is
It's
definitely
white
some
people shit, dude.
With a gun and
So
a house.
entitled. So entitled. You make me leave the house, I'll shoot it.
I'll shoot the house.
I will shoot
She
this
bought
house.
the
Now, no one
house
can live in the
with her,
house.
quote, burger flipping money.
Oh.
Definitely white crackhead.
Still saying white, yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna say trailer trash.
Yeah.
Trailer trash.
That or from the housing department. It could be like the really between like poor blacks and poor whites are actually very similar.
They're exactly the same,
They're
dude.
same.
Everybody eating grilled cheese sandwiches.
they are exactly
Everybody's the same.
So
Look at Joe Shepard. Detroit is
black woman.
This is where I'm from.
I knew it. It was a tricky one. It was tricky.
I know,
trick.
that's
It was
why,
trick.
yeah.
It was a trick.
Because that sounds like normal, trashy white behavior.
Yeah.
You know, especially with the gun in, and not shooting
Well,
another person.
The reason why I thought it was a
Black
black
people shoot
woman
people.
because she was holding her baby. Black women love their babies.
Then when I heard gun, I was like, oh, it's definitely trailer trash.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
Gun. Yeah. Okay.
All right. Texas man accused of abducting the child of a family and holding him for ransom at the point of alligator.
White dude.
I'm gonna say Mexican.
Sounds white to me.
I'm saying Mexican because of the border. We got to build that wall.
Yes, keep these alligators out. Apparently there's alligators with these fuckers.
I believe you are right. Isaias Garcia.
Whoa!
That's got to be a Cuban, man.
You guys are
He's a
good.
Cuban. Look at him. He's definitely Cuban.
yeah.
Where they have alligators,
Cubano.
probably Mexico. Yeah.
Florida, buddy.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Cubano.
Cubano.
For sure.
Okay, should I just do one more?
Yeah, we only got
Okay.
time for one more.
Blood-sucking leech.
Jew. It's a Jew. We should really stop on that.
No, that's it. That's good enough. Yeah.
All right, thank you, Willie.
Thank you, Willie.
Thanks for having
Keep
me.
Wait,
on
what are you
trolling.
on? Should people find you on
Yeah.
something?
Yeah.
I'm on Twitter at Will Hunter Show, and I follow me on Instagram, Willie_Hunter.
All right, to all the
Thank
5
you so
people that listen to us, 45. Thank you.
Keep on trolling.
Yep. Love you guys.
Go with God. Go with God.